Good morning, everyone. This Sunday, June the 21st, 2026. Happy Father's Day to everyone. I hope everyone is doing blessed. I hope everyone is highly favored. I hope everyone is splendid. Um, Getting ready to get back into this work week. I wanted to hop on and speak on a topic. And my topic today is moving in silence. You know, I mean, a lot of times it will seem like it's common sense, you know, that we shouldn't always tell everyone our next move or what we're planning on doing. But, when you get around people and you think people have your best interests at heart, but they really don't. They just want to know what your business is. And sometimes they even pray against what you're trying to do or sabotage what you're trying to do or steal your ideals on what you're trying to do before you get the chance to do what you're planning on doing. So I'm learning from experience and from knowledge, wisdom, increased wisdom now, that you can't always tell your left hand what your right hand doing, because everybody's not going to be happy for you. um Even family members, it goes down to family members. Sometimes family is jealous of what you're trying to do or what you're trying to become or what you're trying to be. So not everyone have your best interests at heart. Sometimes your associates or your friends, the ones that you think will have your back for you and support you, they're not always there for you either. Your enemies, you know where your enemies coming from, but the people closer to you, they're the ones that puts the dagger in your back. Your enemies, you can stand them off, but when you have friends who pose, people who pose as friends, who really are your frenemies, that want to know your business so that they can go back and tell other people who may not be in your circle, who may not be your friends. um that's a different thing to consider. People, you can have some trustworthy friends, you can have some reliable trustworthy people, but know that they are trustworthy. Know that they have your back for you. Know that they're down for you for whatever. When you got sometime friends, you know, when you have sometime people, that that may not be supportive of you, and sometimes you don't always know, but you get the vibe. Sometimes you get the vibe or the feeling that, they're not as for me as I think they are. You know, sometimes you get these feelings, and these feelings are intuition feelings. If you're into God, the Holy Spirit is leading you and guiding you. You know, sometimes people can't hide their emotions. They try to hide it, but that don't mean that they're for you. That don't mean that they're happy for you. That don't mean that they're supportive of you. They just want to know your next move, so maybe they can do it or pray against it or do what they can to hinder your next move. That's why I say move in silence. Whatever you do, move in silence. you know if you got someone that you trust, make sure that person is not telling your business. Because what might seem harmful to one person may not be as harmful to the other person. Moving in silence. A lot of times, more of your blessings come from moving in silence than telling everyone what you're about to do. Because when you tell people what you're about to do, that puts a target on your back. When it puts a target on your back, then that has more people, more weight on you to perform and to do the things that you are desirous in doing. Move in silence. you know Make sure if you're around people that you're telling your business to, make sure you trust them. Because like I said, everybody is not for you who you think is for you. A lot of times people, they go by what other people tell them, but sometimes certain devious people like to find out about what you're doing from your own lips, from your own mouth. So when it comes from your own mouth, they can figure out how to work against you. So as I say before, try to move in silence. Move in silence. You know, the right hand ain't got to know what the left hand doing, and the left hand definitely don't need to know what the right hand is doing. Move in silence. You know, you don't have to be afraid to tell people what you're up to, but tell them after you accomplish what you're doing. Tell them so they can see your glow up before you, so they can see your glow up after you accomplish your goals. Don't tell them before, because they'll try to hinder you. Don't tell them before, they might try to pray against it. Do it after you have your glow up, after you accomplish what you're destined to do. Because a lot of times people are not for you as well as you think they are. Not saying to be fearful, but keep this in mind, because everybody's not your friend, and everybody that you think is your friend is not rooting for you. A lot of times people are envious of you. They may have that hidden jealousy that you don't even know they have. You don't even know that they're trying to block your moves. So that's why I say move in silence. Have a great rest of the day, everyone. You stay blessed, stay favored, and God bless.